It all started with a small crack in the aquarium in young Thomas's room. It was an invisible line in the glass, as thin as a hair, but it held the memory of an entire ocean. Thomas was a lonely child living in an apartment building where no one knew their neighbors' names. His only friend was a goldfish named Solo. Thomas spoke to Solo about his dreams, about the bullying at school, and about how the silence in the house sometimes felt too heavy since his father had left. On a freezing Tuesday, Thomas came home and saw that the water level had dropped. The crack had grown larger. He had no money for a new aquarium, and his mother was working double shifts just to pay the rent. He didn't want to burden her. With trembling hands, he tried to seal the crack with tape, but the water kept seeping out. He placed Solo in a simple drinking cup. The fish, used to the space of the large tank, now swam in anxious little circles. Thomas held the cup all night long, terrified that he might drop it. Towards morning, disaster struck. In his deep, exhausted sleep, the cup slipped from his hands. The sound of breaking ceramic was dull against the carpet. Thomas startled awake, but it was already too late. The little water there was had soaked into the fibers of the rug. Solo lay there, a small, orange speck slowly fading in a world of air he could not breathe. Thomas tried to save him under the tap, but the luster had vanished from the scales. At that moment, he realized he had not only lost his fish, but also the only person to whom he had entrusted all his secrets. He buried Solo in a matchbox under the only tree in the concrete courtyard. As he stood there in the rain, he realized something heartbreaking. The room was now quieter than ever before. There was no more soft bubbling from the filter. There was no one left to tap against the glass when he walked in. The worst part wasn't the death of the fish, but the invisibility of his grief. When his mother came home that evening, she saw the empty aquarium and only said, "Oh, what a shame. We'll clear it out tomorrow, it was only taking up space anyway." She saw a glass box that could be thrown away. Thomas saw a monument to the only friendship he had ever known. That night, he lay in the dark and understood for the first time what true loneliness was, having a broken heart over something that is completely unimportant to the rest of the world.